Hello and welcome to the Daily Friday Podcast. It is Tuesday, June 9th, and we have another amazing episode for you as always. Strider and Luke Null stopped by. We got Binder in the houses, but we got a full house for this episode. We're talking World Cup week, Knicks In 4, and the woman who convinced a family that she was 12 years old. We also have a little bit of Love Island chat with our girl Binder over here. It's an amazing episode. We have a big old crew here today on the podcast. We got the crew. We got Strider, our boy Luke Null.
Chopped ass unks in the house.
Dude, millennial fucking coded, dude.
That's right.
And we have the chopped version of Izzy, Emily Binder.
Chopped version of Izzy, but in terms of the people in this room,
Yeah.
y'all are unked.
We're unked out.
I take that as a compliment.
We are unked out.
Izzy. Yeah. We got the crew. We got some incredible stories to talk to today. How's everybody feeling?
I feel really good about these stories.
Yes, these
But
stories
nothing
have
else.
me.
No, not life in general, but today, June 9th, these stories, feeling good.
All right, let's get into it because right now, Knicks fever is taking over the entire world. Let's give it up
Seems
for
like
the Knicks.
Snaps and claps.
Knicks In 4. I was actually at a music festival this weekend. Pretty sick. Not very chopped of me.
No.
But everybody was saying Knicks In 4. And then in the group chat afterwards, this girl sent a picture and was like, Knicks and 4. And she just like clearly didn't get what we were talking about.
Oh, I thought she was going to go the other lane and go with like Richard Nixon, like Nixon 4.
4 more turns.
4 more turns for Richard Nixon.
Four more. This is technically 4, 2 and 2.
Well, the vibe right now is totally been thrown off because this is the first game in New York City, and now Trump is going to be there.
Yeah, and he's fucking it all up.
And he's basically they shut down the entire Midtown area. You can't walk around.
No outside
You can't have
watch
the
party.
Exactly. You can't like party in those bars around the area.
You can't bring your gun to MSG.
Which is fucking bullshit.
stupid.
Dude.
It's MSG. I'm bringing my gun.
We're missing it though. Pervert's paradise. If you want to get felt up by TSA, this is going to be your place to be. You know,
That is actually an
Put
electric
metal
take.
all over your person. Get your dong, maybe the rear of a hand on your hog. Could be nice.
This is some one guy's dream situation.
And I will say, just independently of just reflecting on the Knicks and how jazzed the city of New York is for it. Right?
Yes.
Everyone's really pumped up because it's been such a long time since the Knicks, won.
Yeah,
right?
sure.
There's something about being like, I'm a casual NBA fan. I didn't grow up with a team. It's Cincinnati. We don't have a team, so we're
Yep.
just kind of just haters down there. You know? But like, there's something about when the Knicks are the one of like, we are the team who's like sucked forever and we're kind of the plucky underdog. It's hard to ever feel like that towards a New York team, even if like they have sucked for a long
So
time.
do you not feel like that as a Cincinnati person? You're like, guys, come on, you're not actually.
No,
underdogs?
I respect that it is a long drought and that it is that's why the city's like alive and buzzing. But it just there's an underpinning for me of any New York sport of them pretending like we've been so long, but they have been.
They have been, but you're like, you don't understand how shitty it is.
I'm like, no, we suck, dude.
It's gonna get fucking nuts. So basically, right now the city is a little bit shut down, but they are preparing their security at a potential upcoming event. They could be allegedly hosting Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's wedding at MSG.
Damn.
Is that crazy?
romantic.
Binder, do you think they'll actually
Really
be having
romantic.
their wedding at
It's just-
MSG?
I had a whole conversation with my friend about this yesterday. Like, there's no way. And if they do, it's really just goes to show that the wedding is not for their love.
I'm about
It's
to say-
literally just like for the performance of it all.
100%.
It's just friends and family. It's a small thing.
Small, intimate.
Also,
We're doing it center court.
if you're a billionaire, you rent a city, Venice. They
Yes.
got to be renting out.
Yeah.
Monaco needs to get shut down.
Purchase a country.
A country where James
Monaco.
Bond is, that's where they need to be getting married.
1,000%. And like you can park your yacht. There needs to be like yacht parking.
Thank
right?
you.
There's no yacht parking at MSG.
Boats should be the primary mode of transportation to the
Dude,
ceremony.
That's kind of what's going on with Callum Turner and Dua Lipa's wedding. They've kind of shut down Sicily for a few days. Locals are pissed.
Yeah.
But we're happy.
You got to piss off locals. If you're not pissing off
Exactly.
locals,
What's
what
the
are you
point
And
of
how are
being-
you flaunting your
having
richness?
a billionaire wedding?
Exactly.
Yeah, I would
don't
do it
know.
on the freaking International Space Station or some shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, sorry, I'm not even inviting my Aunt Dolores.
And then
What-
consummate the bond up there.
Yeah, I'm having circs up there, dude.
Cirques.
I'm doing zero
I'm
grab
gonna
sex.
do some docking.
I am going to say, though, I feel like as far as a wedding venue for like this many famous people, MSG sort of does make sense a little bit.
Yeah.
It's indoor.
But I mean, that many?
Yeah, 1,000 people.
I mean,
Is that actually-
MSG's huge, dude.
I know,
No.
but it's a lot of it is like seats.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like you're not going to sit in the seats for the wedding. You're basically I'm imagining they'll put a tent on the court.
I'm imagining they're gonna make it look the furthest thing from MSG.
Yeah.
If they do this, they will spend $1 billion transforming that building into a fucking
it would be sick.
fairy tale land.
Right.
What would be like the dream wedding venue for a celebrity in the U.S., like outside of this?
I mean, the original Margaritaville comes to mind.
Just not a bad move.
Just
got
the flagship
Rainforest
location.
Cafe, if they're still open in Chicago. MSG's going to be popping tonight. We're going to see how the game goes. We'll check in on Wednesday. And we'll kick it over to our next story. It's a big sports week. Our second story of the week. It is World Cup week.
Wowie zowie.
Let's fucking go. Let's give it up for World Cup. The world is coming together. What is your guys' level of like caring about following soccer at all? Do you have any idea? Like, because I certainly don't.
I'm not.
Yeah.
The only bought in I am is when Cincinnati got an MLS team. I did get into it for a while, and
All right.
then they got the wooden spoon. I think 3 years in a row.
What is the wooden
which
spoon?
means
like,
you're the worst team. And so I'm
they
like,
give
not
you a
only-
trophy for last place like that?
It's more of like a shame. They give you the wooden spoon for the worst team.
It's actually like crazy for a pro sports league to be like.
Oh yeah.
They have to do a punishment. They have to like go to a game, like
And,
Yeah,
and try
fantasy
stand up.
punishment.
Yeah, it's like failing a fantasy football.
you gotta pull your dick out on a bank, dude. The whole team, dude. I actually do enjoy football.
Yeah.
I say football. My wife is a Tottenham Spurs fan, so I am by proxy, and they suck. So I'll follow a little Premier League through her. So I'm fired up. I'm fired up for the
It's
World
fired
Cup.
up, dude.
It happens every 4 years.
It's kind of how I feel about like the Winter Olympics over the winter. Is like it's just nice to have something to like talk about and watch in
I'll
the
sit
middle
down
of
and
the
watch
day. Like I'll have it on TV. A little American pride going on.
It's perfectly timed for America. We're
Yeah.
about to wrap up basketball. We're about to wrap up hockey. All we have is
This is
baseball.
gonna
Not
get
a
us-
hater, but it's-
Mid-season baseball doldrums can.
This is gonna get us to football, hopefully.
Yeah, bro. I don't need diving catch highlights on Sports Center.
Exactly,
Like, give me-
exactly.
So I'm fired up.
Because traditionally the men's USA team has not been very good.
No.
Right? It's-
Yeah, they're fine this year. I think they're like 10th or 11th.
But they're gonna be. But they'll qualify and they'll actually be. In.
Yeah, because this year they expanded it to I think it's 48 teams,
Oh,
which is
damn.
insane.
That's
like
pretty
it's
wild.
almost too many countries.
But I kind of like rooting for the smaller countries to
Oh,
do
yeah,
well.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
I like that. It's fun to see each people bring their own thing. There's a couple of things that like the countries are slowly arriving. So Bosnia, I thought this was cool. They brought the world's largest coffee pot with them to the World Cup.
That's pretty big.
But not big enough for me to be like,
Yeah.
I could make a world's bigger coffee
I was
pot
about to
if
say.
I
I'm
really
surprised
wanted
that
to.
that's the world's.
Do you see that? Yeah.
Very sick.
Okay.
Very sick.
Very sick.
I mean, I guess if you're gonna roll in style, you want to bring the thing that you're like. You want to have something to flex on when you arrive.
True, yeah. It's like when foreign nations like negotiate and they like give a gift that
Yes.
represents their nation. This is our gift as
Yeah.
well.
What would you show up with?
From America?
Yeah, from America.
From New Jersey, I would
Skyline
bring.
chili.
Xbox 360.
That's
It's
probably
pretty sick.
Yeah,
go
just bringing
online,
our
play
some-
Halo. It's pretty sick. You guys like it.
that is American culture. That is the
Sometimes
best.
your mom kicks you off of it. It's kind of annoying. But.
What would you bring from Jersey?
From Jersey, I'd bring a New Jersey sloppy Joe. Do you eat the Jersey sloppy Joe's binder from like Milburn Deli?
Oh, throwback to Milburn Deli.
Milburn Deli,
I actually,
shout
when
out.
I was younger, growing up there, I was a very picky eater. So all I got from Milburn Deli was a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and it was very.
That
ashamed.
actually really makes me upset.
I know.
This is like the
don't-
best
I
deli
would
in New
ra-
Jersey,
I would-
which
I
is
don't wanna
known
talk
for
about it.
delis. You got a PB&J. That's
I was
crazy.
just a kid. I was just a picky
That's
eater
true.
kid.
Your life was
I was
just
just a
beginning.
girl.
Let's forgive.
Can I tell you?
tiny
You're just a
girl.
baby.
I think you could get a better Jersey food in the Taylor pork roll.
First of all,
You go
Taylor
to
ham.
Wawa and you get a Taylor pork roll,
Yeah.
bro. Now we're
But
talking.
depending on where
Taylor
you're traveling
ham.
to, you bring in like perishables is a tough choice.
True.
Very true.
You're
Yeah,
like, this was good when
Yeah,
I
it would be
flew."
funny to bring like Taylor ham. It's like this is like spam essentially.
Dude, Jersey Mike's. That
Jersey
started in
Mike's.
freaking Jersey, baby.
Yeah, we already spread
That's
it to the
Point
world.
Pleasant. That's
What are
all
you guys
need.
excited for Europeans to experience about America?
Lifted trucks.
Or just other lifted trucks would
Yeah.
be cool.
Lifted trucks.
ice.
Ice.
Yeah,
I'm excited
You're
for them to
saying-
meet these guys.
For us to round them up.
frozen water.
Get these fucking Dutch guys out of here.
Yeah, no,
that-
it's
that's-
freedom, brother.
It does seem to be a particularly weird era to be visiting America and being like,
There's a weird vibe going
well,
on.
it just doesn't seem like we're extending a warm hug to the world right now.
I know.
That being said, we us boots on the ground, we got to do our part to if you
Be welcoming.
if you see a Serbian guy and he looks like he plays football, meaning with soccer,
football.
be nice to him, give him a hoagie, give him something they would
Be nice to the Serbians today.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
dude.
I know it's a shame. Like Italy didn't make it, but if I would have loved to have them experience Olive Garden.
Yeah.
China didn't make it. No Panda Express for them, but
China didn't make it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I think they're just not trying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of countries
They're
that
too
aren't trying,
focused, Jack. They're
if
too
we
focused.
tried
They're
at soccer, we would have the best team in the world. So here's what we're gonna do.
Yes.
We're gonna draft a team. We're all gonna go through. We're gonna each say a player until we have a full soccer team of American athletes. All right, if we played soccer,
And we
living or all time.
living, all time, and fictional.
And I think part of the thing that I personally selected some players on is how well would they represent America
I like that.
in terms of vibe,
I like that.
rather than are they going to be absolutely 10 out of 10 the best player that I can put in the field? No, but are they going to represent the heart of the
Hell
people?
yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
It's a good point.
All right,
It's
Strider,
part of
why
this
don't
game.
you go first?
I'm honored that you gave me the first pick, and the most important player on the field is your center mid.
Sure.
They're the one who are vibing things, and
Yep.
they're the leader on the field. They're who you need. They lead by example. They're not afraid to get in the trenches. And if we're going all-time list, I'm going Major Dick Winters from Band of Brothers.
Nice.
I think this guy, he famously
Major Winters, yeah.
he captured those guns when storming in Normandy, which we just had our D-Day anniversary, so it is topical. You got to go with Dick Winters.
Day that lives in infamy, and I mean, shout out to Easy Company.
Easy Company. Honestly, you could just field Easy Company, and we'd be happy.
And
with
he
it.
knows he has the hand signals too, where he could call
That
plays
way,
like
yeah,
that.
that's communication is important.
Grenades, 2 in. Yep, 100%, bro.
I'm picking for more just pure American vibe. I'm taking a defensive back here.
Okay.
And that is an All-American Joey Chestnut.
Wow.
I want Joey Chestnut back
Could
there.
eat the ball.
And he could probably eat the ball, but it's more of an intimidation factor probably with Joey. But right away, I mean, he could be slamming glizzies mid-game.
That'd be huge.
He could also throw up on the field, and players would want to avoid that.
A lot of it is endurance, and when you're eating that like that, that's a different kind of endurance.
You actually are physically an incredible, remarkable athlete if you
That's
can
what I'm
put your
saying.
body through that. And it reminds me of Kicking and Screaming, which I actually did watch on the plane last night.
Did you?
And
I like
remember
that
the
little
kid
kid
who
with glasses.
ate the worm?
Yeah.
It's a distraction tactic. He could just be eating hot dogs. That's great for the team as well.
Very good.
Sorry, I kept interrupting you the whole time as you're trying to talk about Kicking and Screaming, dude.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all right. I will always bring up Kicking and Screaming.
He does it every week. Every week,
Just
Yeah, he has a licensing deal with the movie Kicking and Screaming where he has
I
to
get
work
8%.
it in. I get 8%.
Speaking of Kicking and Screaming, my next choice, Byung-Sung and Ambrose Megaperson. This is a finishing combo. Do you remember that final scene, the climactic Act 3 moment where they scored to go ahead? You guys clearly don't know your Kicking and Screaming.
I mean, I don't know the character names from Kicking
I'm a
and
big
Screaming.
green guy. I'm a chopped unk. I go back to the big green.
Byung-Sung
The kid from the
Megaperson
Sandlot.
is the young Byung-Sun, and he's sitting on the shoulders of Ambrose.
Yes.
Just absolutely
I
beautiful.
do remember. I like that. That's kind of the flying V,
Yes,
Mighty
of-
Duck move of Kicking and Screaming.
I agree with
and this
that.
is the cute little kid that,
I'm also this is gonna be more of a real one. Jalen Brunson. I think he has the right size. He has the attitude. He's tough. He's a finisher.
Yeah.
He's kind of reminds me of Lionel Messi a little bit.
Can I
I
tell
mean,
you,
he's
there's
having a
no
moment right
question.
now.
Yeah.
And he would bully guys off the ball. At his size, compared to your average soccer player, what position are you putting him in? He's probably like a left wing
at the
or
front.
because he's
Yeah,
a lefty,
yeah.
isn't he?
Yeah.
You put him in left wing, and he's gonna bully guys off the ball.
100%.
His speed, I'm not sure about his breakaway speed.
And he can flop.
Facts. Watch your mouth about that.
Dude,
by the way.
SGA's
Shay?
Canadian.
We should
He's
have
out.
SGA,
He's out.
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Sorry, but he would be perfect. To counterbalance, on the right wing, I'm going to take another position here. Who we're going to have our speed.
Yep.
I'm going to put Saquon Barkley out there. The guy is the most dynamic athlete on the planet. He's
Open
fucking
field.
jacked. No one is getting the ball from him. He can move in every direction. Did you see him do the jump tuck thing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care.
And the backwards hurdle you're talking about?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
dude, he's nasty.
30,
Yeah.
so he's a
He's
veteran
his
player
prime
now.
a little bit.
And I will say sometimes you do need a guy to go in there, hard foul, get red carded. Like sometimes you need someone to truck somebody hard and
Set the
then
tone.
get thrown out.
On a set piece, who's gonna get him off any position on a set piece? No one's moving him.
I was
100%.
thinking specifically a set piece for my next pick for Team America. I'm going not only on vibe, but I'm also thinking of headers specifically here from a corner kick. I'm thinking we get Conan O'Brien. He'll tower above the rest. He's freaking like 6'8". He's huge.
He's
we
in
could
prime athletic.
absolutely get him
Prime athletic shape.
I love Conan.
He's a finisher.
And Conan, Conan's a big
He's
bike
my
riding
favorite
guy.
late night host, I'll be honest.
Yeah, he's my favorite too. I love him. He can do no wrong in my book. He's also a great vibes guy.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Locker room, he's going to be having a good time.
Yeah.
But is he considered more Irish than American?
I mean, he probably is, but here's the thing: is that's what's great
We have
about
to do the
America.
blood.
You know what I mean? We got a little bit of everybody
That's
here.
true.
All right,
you know?
I'm gonna hit us with another one here. Prime Michael Vick on the cover
Bro.
of Madden. I mean, come on, that's just like.
I mean, give me
are we
literal
gonna
Madden Michael Vick?
Madden 04 cover? Like, come
Yeah,
on.
dude.
He could play any sport. He would be the best shortstop in the league right now. I mean, that's
He's like a cheat code.
even with the dog. Like I forget.
Yeah,
him for dog fighting.
I'll freaking.
Peak dog
His name
fighting.
was Ron Mexico. That was his dogfighting name, and I think that's a pretty cool dogfighting name.
Ron Mexico needs to be his
Ron
name
Mexico
as a player. is
on Team
amazing.
America.
All right, let's try to bring it back. We got 4 more spots here.
All right, every team needs their star. No one's got more star power right now in America than Timothy Chalamet.
I knew he was going to
He's
go
got
Chalamet.
the look of a little bitch who. But here's the thing, I love him. We talked about this. A knife fighting intergalactic badass. Do you think that should be Timothy Chalamet? No. Does he pull it off in Dune?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
In the movie, what's that movie when he's the knight? He's a fucking
Oh, yeah,
badass in that
he
movie,
is
Henry
good.
V or whatever the fuck he is. This guy can do no wrong. He's also got the soccer hair.
He
I could
does
also
give
see him
soccer
like
player.
when he gets a foul. Can't you see him going up and touching a player's face and like apologizing? And
Yeah,
like,
like-
Oh, you're right. Oh,
He's very dramatic. Like
Yeah.
the soccer.
And then everyone, you already know the chants of Lisan Al Gaib. Lisan Al Gaib.
Dude, the Lisan Al Gaib, the
Yeah,
chant
we got
they'll
the
have.
chant
Yeah.
going hard.
And
He's our center
he'll bring
in
The
celebrities.
tifo.
What's the tifo?
Meaning like the big flag that goes over the supporter section.
Yes. With the
or
Chalamet
whatever.
face.
Yeah, or at least
With the Wonka hat.
You need-
Wonka.
That's what he wears to the arena.
A dune worm.
He flexes to the arena. He's gonna be great.
All right, who you got next?
I'm thinking of pure unbridled American ingenuity and endurance. I'm trying to draft the robot Megan from the movie Megan and Megan 2.
This is a great call. Great call.
Okay. So
I
is
know-
that 2 selections?
No, just the same
Got it.
robot, I think,
Yes.
from both movies.
100%.
But Megan was spelled with a 3. Yeah, I feel like really
Spelled with a 3.
endless endurance because Megan is a robot
Yes.
and Megan is fiercely loyal.
Yes.
And in this case, we could have her kind of like
Fiercely
anchor
loyal.
person be the American flag or something.
Absolutely, bro. She can sing on the team bus.
Oh,
she
yeah.
really rips it singing Katy
And
Perry.
I mean, you're right. Like, we need a modern solutions to modern problems. And I think
Exactly.
a robot is that answer.
And it
Also-
would be cool to do like a co-ed thing.
I think there's a
Co-ed
good call.
thing would be
Turns
huge.
an eye to the women's
Women
game,
can
which
be-
is growing. I like this.
All right, I got one more.
Forgot what my last
Wait,
one.
did we fill out our team already?
Yeah, everyone gets one more pick.
Oh, yeah,
good.
All right, this is Air Bud from Golden Retriever.
This is very smart.
Yeah.
I
That's
mean-
just no questions asked. I mean, he's
Now, does Air
sorry, not
Bud-
Golden Receiver. Air Bud. Remind me again. Air
Not
Bud
golden
soccer.
receiver. There's an Air Bud.
Air Bud
soccer.
World Pup. So this was if you guys remember this was I think the 3rd or the 4th movie in the series.
Strider was hurt by that.
It's him and he has 5 of his children playing on the team. So honestly, the entire team could be Air Bud and his offspring.
Now,
This is
here's a
great.
question for you. Air Bud is obvious that he's gonna have headers be a big part of his game.
Yeah.
Is he allowed? Do his front paws count as feet, or are those arms? So can
No,
he
he has
no
only
hands.
use back feet?
That was a controversy in the movie. Eventually, what ended up happening was it was a lot of snout play. So it was,
Right,
like,
he
rolling
has
with
to
the
go all
snout.
header.
But realistically, this is another plot point from Air Bud, the golden receiver when he played football. When you tackle Air Bud and you hurt him, you're the asshole in the
You're a
situation,
jerk.
right? So if you steal the ball from a dog, you kind of kick him off like a dick a little bit.
Well, if he's only dribbling with his head and you do hard foul him,
Yeah,
you
you-
are punting his head.
yeah, like low key, like it's kind of good.
Yeah, you're slide tackling a dog in the face.
Nobody wants to be that guy.
I don't want to be that guy.
Gonna be
All
the
right, let's-
fastest player on the field. No question
Have you
about
tried
that.
to catch a dog?
No,
Like
it's impossible.
when your dog runs away with something, it's impossible.
Impossible. The hands down like this, ass in the air. You're
Yes.
not catching that.
You're not catching that dog.
All right, you get one more pick, and then you wrap us up.
Okay.
So my first instinct was Kung Fu Panda, but I don't think he's American.
No.
And
no,
so
that's
I
not-
ended up
yeah.
pivoting and going John Wick.
That's a very good idea.
John Wick.
I think just John Wick's indestructible. He can take on everyone at once. I don't think there's any rules against having 2 guns on the field.
No. Also, you need a protector of dogs, which we know John Wick is, and now that we've got Air Bud out there, this is going to be important.
That's right. Amazing. All right, and then your final point.
We need our goalie. How are we not going to field George Washington? You guys got the right size for it. He's 6'3". He's got big hands. He's the defender of freedom and the liberator of America from the tyranny of England. So, yeah, I got to go with this guy.
And in a lot of traditional paintings, he is wearing those really sticky goalie gloves.
Yeah.
He is.
And if he's wearing his little wig, that's an extra height or 2 that he could use to save it.
He also has weird teeth, so people aren't going to want to go near him when they're, like,
it's a major factor.
He probably reeked.
He probably smells horrendous.
I feel like we aren't winning with this team.
I don't think
But we are making a splash.
We're selling tickets.
We're selling
tickets.
You know what I mean? You don't want
merch
to see
will go
this?
hard.
Butts
The
and
merch
seats.
will go hard. All right, let's kick it over a third story of the week.
Yeah.
Guys, this is up here for my schemes of the week. We have a 37-year-old woman who pretended to be a 12-year-old to get adopted. This is a woman in Brazil. She, in order to convince a family that she was a 12-year-old girl, she drank from a baby bottle and a pacifier and spoke in a high-pitched voice.
Now hear me out.
And this went on for almost a year. What family is being like, oh, that's a 12-year-old drinking from a baby bottle? For sure, dude.
I mean, they had to have someone who's like has a serious visual impairment. You know what I mean?
This is a middle-aged woman.
Not only is it a middle-aged woman, but I'm like, I kind of need to see some of the I need to see the adopt me pictures where it's like, did we Photoshop? Is it like, did they not immediately realize the minute she got there? Also, baby, if you're drinking from a baby bottle and you're 12, that's also not lining up.
That's exactly like that is on the family that was fooled by this situation.
Yes, bro.
To be like, oh yeah, how's it going with the new 12-year-old? It's going well. Like the bottles are getting hard to clean.
Are you bottle feeding?
Yeah.
She's in menopause. It's really tough. What are we gonna do?
She's pregnant.
Also, I feel like I've seen people
She's going
in my
through
life,
menopause.
maybe not 37, but I've seen people who look very young, right? You've seen it where that look like teeny tiny people. This person isn't one of those people.
No, I thought we were gonna see a photo where it's like, like an Ariana Grande looking girl, where this person could go. I have no idea.
I don't even know.
This is a woman, dude.
Yeah, I don't think she should be punished. She was arrested for this, which is a shame. This is just a good
charges?
Lying about your age?
Did you guys ever hear the story of Natalie Grace?
Yeah.
Did we talk about this?
No.
No, you just are aware of it.
There's a Netflix doc or a Hulu doc. There's some documentaries on her.
So basically, this girl was adopted. She had dwarfism.
Yes.
And the people that adopted her were like, this girl has to be 26 years old. They said she tried to poison their coffee, push them into an electric fence. They were like, she speaks incredibly well. Right. She has hair all over her body. She's not 9. And then they did a DNA test, and she was 9 years old.
And then they also just
they gave her up. It was sad. It was sad, but
I'm on Team Italia in this one. Yeah.
This one would be more interesting if a dwarf tried to be a grown person.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah.
Actually,
can you look this up? Because there's a kid. If a real 12-year-old tried to be a 37-year-old woman, and
there was
the flip of it,
big, situation.
But they're just a kid. But they're just like, that guy looks like a kid.
There was a person that ran for president in Africa that was a child. This is what it is. In Nigeria, an aspiring politician who claimed to be a 30-year-old man with dwarfism and ran for parliament turns out to just be a 15-year-old boy.
Let's go.
Respect.
That's ingenuity.
Let's go.
Everybody says this generation doesn't want to work anymore. This kid's putting himself out there.
And I don't want to make any Nigerian prince con jokes, but it kind of writes itself, and I'm not going to do it.
If he emailed me,
thank you for
I would give him money if he emailed me.
If he emailed me and said he was 30,
I would buy him $80,000 worth of gift cards to Nike Town and be like, that's the way you need your money back. You need it through Nike Town gift card points.
And I believe that children are the future.
It was too real. It was too real for him to have not done that for someone.
I'm in a lot of debt.
That's extremely specific. Children are the future, which reminds me of our next story. A robot in China has kicked a child. Have you guys seen this clip?
I saw the clip.
This
Only
is
a matter of time.
This is one of the greatest clips I've ever seen.
The fucking kid should have been standing back.
That's what I'm saying.
Dude.
I'm going to say
Stand
about
back.
this thing. This kid was sort of standing in the line
close.
of kick.
Now,
Too close.
The kid definitely goes down in a way, like from where he kicked him. Do you think that there was any like knocking the wind out of you type of kick, or is that a sternum
That
crunch kick?
is, he might have snapped his
fucking
chest
sternum,
bone.
dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I tell you though? I blame the parents. Also, if this was just a regular human performer, the move that they were doing, you're not going to see where that kid is, where he came into your angle. So a human
Right.
would have kicked that kid too. This is good AI. This is a good
The
robot. This is a human.
peripherals are not.
This is a learning moment for him.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how
It is impressive that you're right. They can take away from this. Let's keep an eye on what's going on around us as we're doing these things.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you think that robot's kick, if you were to, as a grown man, take that kick, do you think that that's a big time kick, or do you think that's not that bad of a kick?
It honestly didn't look that bad.
didn't
to
look
me.
that bad of a kick.
But
that was a flop.
Look where it hits the
That kid
kid.
kind of flopped.
Is he on Team USA?
That's where our dicks are. That is going into
Oh,
into our
true.
dicks
Yeah,
and
that's
balls,
true.
guys.
Wow.
That's our dicks and balls.
It's a pretty
I mean,
nasty
that's
kick,
pretty-
actually.
That is pretty impressive robot work.
I need to know if somebody sued.
Oh,
like if
yeah.
they said do not step on this red line or else you're
Yeah.
gonna be kicked, then obviously
It does feel like the fault of the child.
Also, how many videos on the internet are there of dudes kicking those kind of robots to the ground? It's about time we
Yeah.
get kicked back.
Yes.
You know?
And also, try the kid as an adult. You're
Try him as an
here,
adult.
This is obviously,
It really is winding up very well.
yeah.
But also, because the robot has a blue wig on, it does diffuse you into thinking there's no way he'll kick me in the
The
chest.
blue
Very
It's
true. You're like
crazy.
two different.
There's no shot.
Oh yeah, this is a wholesome robot.
There's no way this guy's gonna roundhouse kick me in the chest.
This guy's so cool, dude.
Yeah, it still seems like a normal robot.
He's not gonna.
I'm gonna leave my chest wide open. I'm gonna leave it exposed.
Yeah, he's not gonna whirling 360 kick me right in my sternum,
That definitely won't
instantly
happen.
collapsing my heart.
Let's kick it over to our final story of the week. Has science evolved too far? Okay. Scientists have found yeast in a frozen mummy's guts and used it to make sourdough bread. Yummy
Yeah.
mummy tummy. That's what we've been saying on this podcast.
I was about to say that. I was like, please tell me that's not from the news article.
No, that's what I just came up with.
No, that's
yummy
good.
mummy tummy.
Yummy mummy tummy.
Puppy
I am
monkey baby.
curious how that bread tasting though.
They did say it tasted very good, which, by the way, nobody forced them to do this. Like, whose idea was this? Like, there's a lot of yeast.
I need a sourdough starter.
Anyone else craving? This guy during COVID just got really into making sourdough bread.
That seems like
I'll stick to boudins. Thank you very
yeah.
much.
So
I do love sourdough.
How can you not? So this is a frozen mummy called Etsy the Iceman, who more than 5,300 years ago, he
know
was
about him.
killed by an arrow in the back. He was made frozen in ice until he was found in 1991. German hikers stumbled across his mummified remains, and he was well preserved for thousands of years, which is kind of sick.
Yeah.
And then now they've been studying on him. They found some yeast in his stomach, and they made it into bread. Which,
and I'm sure he would have really wanted his remains to be desecrated in such a way that they're like, oh, you guys picked apart my stomach and made bread out of my
mean,
guts? Fuck you.
he's in the news cycle. That's all you can ask.
That's
It's
true.
the attention economy.
Jack,
Yeah.
I don't know if you were listening here, Luke. He was shot in the back, means he was a coward. He was
Yeah.
running and he got sniped.
Wow.
So,
Or he was betrayed.
Or
he was
betrayed.
exiled.
Yeah. Don't blame the
oh, you're
Iceman.
right. We don't know the whole story.
We don't know the whole story, but I mean,
I feel like if I
and
die,
no bad presses or no press is bad press.
exactly, you want to be in the conversation. If I die, you guys have permission to use my yeast. Maybe make a beer.
I think
Maybe
do that,
not a
do that
bread.
to the cam. I
Yeah,
think you
if
give-
I die, you have my permission to use my yeast to make a beer.
if I
like
die,
it.
you have my permission to make me into sausage.
If I die, I want you to embalm me and put me in a mausoleum and praise me as if I was a god.
We were already going to do that.
Now, when you said
use my
mummy,
yeast to give someone a yeast infection.
oh yeah.
Weaponized.
After the
Weaponized.
Now, I thought when you said mummy, I'm immediately thinking Egyptian mummy.
Same.
No, yeah,
This
this
was
is-
guy who got shot with an arrow on a mountain.
Yes.
And was so chilly cold that he became a mile marker for Everest or whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes,
there's
he-
so many bodies that they use them for mile markers.
Yes, exactly. At least is
He was perfectly preserved, like in his ice tomb.
Yeah, well,
shout
he was
out
like,
to him.
or you think he was eating a bread?
Yeah, he was just eating. Dude, he stole someone's bread, bro. That's
Yeah,
probably what it was.
That's exactly. That's
Or
a
he's
major
Jean
crime.
Valjean, dude. He was Les Mis. Dude.
That is kind of crazy that you can just do that.
How do we know that yeast wasn't like some sort of like rot or something from years later or something like? We know for a
Yeah,
fact that his stomach contents were still,
Yeah, that's a good question.
I don't know.
Dude, I've heard of this before. They like when there's perfect preservation like that. Like that's how we know like what ancient Egyptians ate and like
Right.
because they're so well preserved. Like
Yeah.
it hasn't been fully digested yet.
They
Pretty amazing.
they said they tried to make a sourdough loaf for 3 months, and it didn't work, and then they had a very, very good sourdough by the end of it. So trial and error. Let's wrap it up with some awards. This one goes to Boss of the Week. This is a CMO who has hired an AI version of himself for his employees to vent to because he did not want to hear their whining.
God.
Basically what he did was he fired a lot of people from his company with budget cuts, and then he made an AI clone of himself for people to complain to about getting fired.
We're so fucking cooked.
Yeah, dude.
Throw us all in a volcano, dude. The game's over, man.
That's such bullshit. It's like if you're gonna be the boss, the down, like you can't have a job with no downsides.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I know.
Like
Well,
you get
what
to
do they
make
do?
$1 million or whatever this guy makes. The downside is people are gonna complain to you
They're gonna yell
because
when
you're
you
in a
fire 'em.
leadership position. Yeah. You can't just outsource that to
Yeah,
AI.
you have to shovel that. I mean, most companies just have your HR person go like, you're gone. You know what I mean? It's like you're not, but like
Right.
we're going to, the disrespect of like an AI. And what if it's like the AI models that they have built for a lot of client facing stuff where it's all like overly praising?
Yeah, it says
where
it's consistently agreeable, quick to apologize, and assume responsibility.
Yeah, it's like, hey, I know it's me, your boss, Dave. You're such an effective communicator, bad boy. You're fired,
Bad
and
boy.
and you have no severance package.
All right, this is our next award. This is going to go to the future James Bond of the week. This is Kevin Durant, who is a secret spy who is hiding behind a bush to avoid the paparazzi at Nobu. Can you see him? That's
amazing,
insane.
dude.
Like,
That's amazing.
I just love that photo.
Why does he not want to be seen at Nobu?
I
He's just
think
sick of
I don't
pictures being
know,
taken.
and I think like, did he actually think that was gonna work? It's very much like Two Kids on a Trench Coat vibe. All right, let's go to Justices Served of the Week. Brandon Sorsby is allowed to play next season amid a gambling probe, which he bet $100,000 over 4 years on his own team. Remember we talked about this
Yes,
a couple
I'm
weeks
glad.
ago?
This is good.
So this guy, over the course of 4 years, placed over $100,000 worth of wagers, some of them on his own team when he was at Indiana. And when they asked him why he did that, he said because he wanted to feel connected to the team, which I kind of respect.
Good answer.
He was redshirting, so I get it. You do care more about a sport when you
got
betting
skin in
on
the
it.
game.
Yeah, like it's hard for me to watch regular season baseball if I don't have money on
That's
it.
a fact.
I get where he's coming from. But then they kind of filed an injunction saying it wasn't fair that he was suspended for the season. The judge who heard the case was in the town where Texas Tech is and was like, yeah, you can play. Because he's a booster.
Yeah, he's like, well, we can't have our star QB sitting on a bench just because he made a bunch of money by betting on the sport.
Exactly. This is the legal system at its finest. I like this outcome. I'm happy. To quote Bill Shakespeare, all is well that ends well. This has ended well.
Firefighter of the week. This goes to a volunteer firefighter who was arrested for setting fires that he then helped extinguish. He did this 3 separate times. People complain about like the youth not wanting to work. Like this guy's creating work for himself. He's trying to take more into his plate.
It's a secular. It's a you know if stuff's not getting lit on fire and you're in the fire biz,
I know.
Then sometimes you need to be lighting fires, girl.
He is a volunteer firefighter. So it's like he's not even getting paid.
Oh, that's a bad look then.
Shout out to this guy, man. Making extra work for yourself at your volunteer job. That's what it's all about.
But he got caught after his third fire.
He got caught, and I think he now has to pay $500,000.
He just
So
kept
when
lighting
you're
the
losing
same
money at the unpaid internship, that's when you know it's rough.
Yeah,
That hurts.
It's
That
putting you in the red. He kept lighting the same Dave and Buster's on fire.
I was gonna say, what was he like? Dave and Buster's, just House of the Dead. This game sucks.
All right, Binder, before we go, do we have any Love Island updates to share with the class? What are our thoughts so far in the season? You guys don't watch Love Island, do we?
I absorb it a little bit from sitting
Background.
with my wife.
Yeah.
I know that it's in full swing right
So
now.
Strider, remember the cop we talked about
Yes.
who quit his job to go on Love Island?
Yes.
He has been asked to leave the villa after less than a week.
He wasn't asked. He just asked. He just got kicked off.
Nobody wanted to be with him.
He's a cop, and dude, also he's going back to no job now.
I know. It's tough, but you got to try in life, Shoot for the stars. You'll end in the moon, or
They should hire him back, dude.
This is an interesting one. I think they're like making a strong attempt to get like not less attractive, but less like plasticky, like natural beauty.
Yeah. So you think they're ugly, is what you're saying?
No. I think they're more like
natural look.
yes. I will say the making out and the sexualness of it has gotten to a level that like I can't even look at the screen sometimes. Like the first episode right off the bat, you stand behind a door if like you know, if you like cats, and then you stand at another door if you like dogs, and once you open the door and there's like whoever's on the other side that likes cats, like you make out with them. And it's like, and what if you're not attracted to that person? You have to make out with them. Like it's just being forced. And then there was one episode.
The first question was like, what's your favorite sex position? Doggy, missionary, or cowgirl? It's like, just like right off the bat.
We just got here and we just met each other.
I don't know his name.
What do you do for work?
Yeah, it's too much.
Also, by the way, there's so much making out going on in the season.
So gross.
Can we like cut the mics when they're making out?
Dude,
it's so like,
the noise is so.
Thank you. I might say there's
awful.
There's nothing more disgusting than two adults making out. I'm sorry. I don't care.
I don't watch it.
Unless it's a Hallmark movie, I don't want
And the noise of
it.
it.
Yeah, the noise. Ugh.
Yeah, and some of them are like kind of bad at making out. They're like,
they're like
swallowing
each
each other. It's like, dude, come on. What I will say, I've been seeing people use the pool this season more, which I do appreciate.
He's big pool usage.
No one ever used
a
it.
lot of times I'm like, use the pool. It's a beautiful pool.
Yeah.
Do you think this is a product of it being American Love Island? Did they make him do that on UK Love Island?
No, okay, so no, it's not as sexual on the other ones. And even like beginning OG days of like UK or even US though, it was like such a big deal if you kissed someone outside of like a challenge.
Right. Yeah,
so then challenges you have to like normally
you
just pick
to,
one person to kiss that you're interested in, not fucking everyone.
Yeah.
And then like once you kissed your partner outside the challenge, it meant something different than kissing them in the challenge.
Yeah.
But now everyone's just making out left and right that like it doesn't mean anything.
No,
and it's disgusting.
And there's because then there's like less milestones to hit for like the relationship meaning something, because that used to be like the first big milestone. Now it's like we've all made out with each other. So what signifies that we
hand job?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's got to be a hand job now.
Yeah, all right, jerk off the guy if you
like dogs.
Hand job island.
Hand job island, I would watch.
That'd be sick. Epstein Island.
It sounds like that's pretty much what they.
All right, that's our Love Island update. Thank you, Binder. Strider, Luke, thank you guys for stopping by.
It's good to be here.
Always share with the class before we let you go.
Come see me live. I'm on the road.
When's your next show?
My next show is in Wilmington, North Carolina. In a couple weeks. Come on out if you're in North Carolina or anywhere nearby. Yeah, it's going to be cool.
Guys, thanks for tuning in. That's all the news that's fit the podcast today. Go Knicks, go Jets, and go Unk.
Go on.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Knicks in 4.